Welcome to Star News. Click the subscribe button now to stay updated with the hottest and trending news of the day. And now, let's explore today's most interesting highlights. When a beloved literary classic returns to the screen, it always carries with it the weight of expectation. The 2025 adaptation of The Legend of the Condor Heroes has done more than just stir nostalgia among longtime fans of Jin Yong's work. It has reignited conversations about the enduring appeal of martial arts epics, the challenge of reimagining iconic characters, and most importantly, the ability of a modern star to embody a role steeped in cultural memory. At the center of this conversation is Xiao Zhan, who takes on the role of Guo Jing, one of the most revered protagonists in Chinese literature. Xiao Zhan, already one of China's most bankable actors thanks to his breakout in The Untamed, has been thrust into perhaps the greatest test of his career. Guo Jing is no ordinary hero. He is at once simple-minded and pure-hearted, a figure of loyalty, courage, and moral strength rather than dazzling intelligence. This character demands restraint in performance, requiring the actor to convey sincerity and emotional depth rather than relying on sheer charisma or visual appeal. For Xiao Zhan, known for his expressive eyes and magnetic screen presence, this represents both an opportunity and a risk. From the moment production stills were released, the transformation was evident. Xiao Zhan underwent rigorous training in martial arts and horseback riding, disciplines that are essential to capturing the spirit of Guo Jing. Reports from the set describe long hours of physical rehearsal, as the actor insisted on executing many of his own stunts to preserve authenticity. This commitment echoes the dedication of earlier generations of Wuxia actors, where the line between performer and character was deliberately blurred. Cinematically, the film presents Guo Jing not as a static symbol of virtue but as a man wrestling with choices and vulnerabilities. Xiao Zhan's portrayal leans into this complexity. Rather than exaggerating Guo Jing's naivety, he tempers it with quiet strength and subtle resilience. In one early sequence, the camera lingers on his hesitation before drawing a bow, his face betraying doubt before hardening into conviction. It is a small detail, but one that signals Xiao Zhan's understanding of Guo Jing's emotional journey, a hero forged not by innate brilliance, but by perseverance, loyalty, and growth through hardship. The chemistry between Xiao Zhan and his co-star, who portrays Wang Wang, has also drawn attention. Their dynamic is a core element of the narrative, balancing Guo Jing's sincerity with Wang Wang's wit and cunning. Early reviews from industry insiders suggest that Xiao Zhan's grounded performance provides the perfect foil, allowing the romantic tension to flourish without overshadowing the broader epic. Their interactions have been described as tender yet playful, honoring the essence of Jin Yong's writing while offering a fresh energy to modern audiences. Yet the road to audience acceptance has not been without obstacles. Guo Jing is a role many actors before him have attempted, and each interpretation carries its own legacy. From the stoic portrayals of the 1980s to the more dynamic takes in later decades, viewers have formed deeply personal attachments to how this character should look and behave. Xiao Zhan's challenge lies in navigating this collective memory while imprinting his own identity onto the role. His solution has been to lean into the humanity of Guo Jing, portraying him less as a mythic hero and more as a man learning to shoulder responsibility in turbulent times. From a cultural perspective, this adaptation arrives at a moment when Chinese cinema is striving for both global recognition and domestic resonance. Casting Xiao Zhan, whose name alone can fill theaters, was as much a strategic decision as an artistic one. His influence extends beyond the screen, reaching millions of loyal fans whose enthusiasm translates into box office momentum. But what has surprised some observers is that his performance appears to justify the choice beyond pure star power. There is a sincerity in his acting that suggests he is not merely inhabiting the costume of a hero, but seeking to understand and convey the values embedded in Guo Jing's story. Visually, the film elevates his performance with sweeping landscapes, kinetic fight choreography, and a dedication to detail in costume and set design. Yet Xiao Zhan's work ensures that the spectacle never overshadows the soul of the narrative. His Guo Jing remains the emotional anchor, grounding the film's grandeur with a sense of humanity that makes the battles and betrayals feel urgent and personal. The release of The Legend of the Condor Heroes 2025 has already sparked debate across social media. Admirers praise Xiao Zhan's earnestness and his ability to embody a hero defined by integrity rather than arrogance. Critics, meanwhile, question whether his interpretation downplays Guo Jing's heroic stature in favor of relatability. These conversations highlight the ongoing negotiation between tradition and modernity in contemporary Chinese cinema, and Xiao Zhan's performance sits at the heart of that tension. Ultimately, Xiao Zhan's turn as Guo Jing may be remembered less for whether it satisfied every purist expectation, and more for whether it introduced this legendary character to a new generation of viewers. In an age where entertainment often favors flashy anti-heroes, Xiao Zhan has chosen to embrace a figure defined by humility, loyalty, and steadfastness. That choice, carried out with conviction, may well secure both his reputation as a serious actor and the film's place in the ongoing legacy of Jin Yang's works. As audiences continue to flock to theaters, the question is no longer whether Xiao Zhan can handle the weight of Guo Jing's armor, but how his performance will reshape our understanding of what it means to be a hero in 2025.